Guys, it's been a very long day. I've had family time, and I really just wanted to take advantage of spending that quality time with my grandson while he was in town. So I have not really vlogged at all. I didn't turn my camera on until a little bit ago. I did have to cut my dog's hair, and that was almost a wash. I attempted to cut her hair, and y'all see my little head. I attempted to cut her hair, and then my both clippers went out. So I have to get her more clippers. So I had to literally give her a cut with shears, and that was a challenge. But we did knock down a lot of the undercoat, so that was the main thing. But she's shedding a lot, being on the inside more. So yeah, that's about all I've actually shared via video today. Right now, we're just out with the kids, letting them play and play at the pool and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, it's just been BB mode, aka grandma mode, and I've enjoyed every moment of it. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I still have this crazy sinus voice, but it's cool. It's we're working on it, and so I don't know if any of you guys have small dogs that you haven't had the opportunity to take them to get groomed and you want to test your luck on grooming your own animal. My motto is listen, they're going to grow back in like 2 weeks or so. So if you nip them a little bit, not like nip them, cut them, but like lift up a little plug in their fur, honey, it's coming back. So don't be afraid. I started cutting my dog I think about 4 years ago. She just would not do right at the groomers. And so she would come back and she gave them a hard time. I mean, like, she was like, wouldn't let them cut her around the backside. And she was moving so much and she had them literally having plugs in her coat. And I was just like, you know what? She don't want y'all, so I'll handle it. So right now, that's what we got going on. So I just done with her a couple hours ago, and then um, went to visit my dad because my mom is out of town doing her thing. She'll be back tomorrow to play wifey. But yeah. So if you are interested in seeing how I cut my dog, which is a Pomeranian, she's only about 6 pounds. But if you're interested in seeing how I cut my dog's hair with just merely scissors and shears, stay tuned. And that's what we're gonna have in the vlog today. Just some little self-care for the dog. And we'll be back tomorrow, preferably childless. I've had a good time, but it's time. If you know, you know. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in the vlog, and I hope you enjoy watching this meaningful cut that we're doing with Mimi on today. And I hope you guys had a wonderful day today. And I hope you had some family time as well. Yes, ma'am. I'm videoing. I'm videoing myself. I'm vlogging. It's so nosy. I chose this particular dress that I have around the house. It's just like a little Afghan, but I chose to put this on because it repels my dog's hair really well. So when I stand up, I can kind of like just shake the hair off, and it's really easy to come off and easy to clean. And because my allergies and sinuses are really on 100, I put a mask on so I wouldn't have to compromise sniffing any hairs up my nose while I'm trying to work with her and just being outside in general. So that's why I have a mask on. And I always cover my hair because I just washed my hair and I did not need to have a mix of my hair and her golden hair. As you guys know, I took the brassy color out just recently. So who needs to add a little dog fur to that? So I have a bonnet on and I'm sitting in my favorite chair as I just begin to give her first comb session to work on getting that undercoat out of that first layer. And right now she's kind of, a little jittery, but after a while she calms down because she really likes to be cared for. She's a spoiled brat, actually. But yeah, we're just gonna comb, and this takes a little time. So if you have a pom or a small furry dog, you understand you have to be patient. But after a while, they get so relaxed, honey, it doesn't matter what you do to her. And I'm sure it's probably the same for you, that she just gets chill and lets you do basically whatever you want to do until we get to that backside. So stay tuned. So you want to make sure that you get around that neckline. And because we live in a community where there are other dogs around, I like to make sure that I check around her neckline, under her legs, and behind her tail area to make sure that no critters have found their way onto my baby. And so she's just acting up, y'all. She knows I'm recording. I tell you, she's something else. And this gown that I have on is not helpful at all as well. It helps repel that hair, but she slips and slides so easily. So now since she's calmed down a little bit more, you want to make sure you get at that underbelly. And like I said, around that neck area, under the arms, and that's where little critters like fleas and ticks try and hide out. So you want to make sure you get up under those areas real good when you're combing. Pull that hair back so you can see that skin area to see what's going on. Lucky for her, she doesn't have any critters on her, but she does have a little bit of dry skin. I'm seeing some dandruff as I am combing her. So I'll make sure that when I do shampoo her, I'll be using a dandruff shampoo and follow up with a moisturizer for her skin. Sometimes I add a little baby powder to her, and it kind of helps calm that skin down from having that little bit of summer rashy, itchy, scaly skin. So as you see around that collar area, there is a lot of undercoat, and that comes from her trying to twist that little collar around and scratching. And when she scratches, all of the hair doesn't come up and out. So you have to actually comb and get under there really, really good. Now, normally if we were in the house, I would take her collar off, but because we are in a dog park area where you can groom your dog, I have to keep her on that leash just in case another dog comes in and she gets distracted. So now as we get into this backside area, you'll commonly notice that there is way more shedding on that backside area than toward the front, especially for that pom, because she keeps that tail all curled up. And I don't know if because, you don't really get to that area really, really good sometimes when you're brushing, but she has a heavier coat on that tail end, so I really have to comb that really good and get that untangled. And she's really sensitive in that area, so I have to be very careful and just patient with her, because when she feels that little snap, honey, she'll look at you like, what are you doing? So we're just gonna comb that a little bit more and get out as much as that undercoat as we can. As you see, she's pretty good with being groomed. She just doesn't like anyone else to do it. She prefers mommy to do it. So whenever I can, I do. But I do have a that comes to the house twice a month. Well, actually, it's every other month that comes and does a maintenance. But she just gives her a really good teeth brushing, and she cleans her nails for me, things of that nature. Cleans her ears out and her anal glands. But Mimi refuses to let anyone besides me cut her fur. So it's just all me, y'all. All right, now we are ready for that little challenging area. We are at the tail. Sometimes she does really good and kind of chills, but because it gets a little tangly, she will get a little frustrated sometimes with me. But I kind of hold that tail tightly so that way when I put a little tension on it, when I comb it, it doesn't hurt as much when I pull and tug. But she'll let you know. She'll definitely let you know. So once again, this is almost like fishing. You have to definitely have patience. Okay, so now we go in with that undercoat brush, and those teeth on that brush, it's gonna comb, and I love when you press that button on the back side, it pushes all of that undercoat hair to the top so you can cleanly pull it away from the brush itself. But it really gets down deep into that first and second layer. And you'll literally think that you have combed out all of the undercoat with your regular comb. But until you go back with this undercoating brush, you'll notice that there is a lot of hair still remaining and waiting on you to get on the inside. All right, so we'll let her just get down and get her bearings back. And now it's time to do a little trimming. We're going to use those curved scissors to go ahead and give her that shape, initial shape that we want to give her around her legs and her paws. And then we'll do a little bit on her backside as well. And this literally gives her more of a blunt cut, which is fine around the paw area. But when you get around her belly and the back of her legs, you want to make sure that you do go back in with some shears to give more of that blended fur look instead of a sharp, edgy look. Now, these curved scissors are extremely sharp. So you have to be really careful that you don't nip the skin of your baby. And because these are really sharp, and they'll give you a cramp in your wrist. So you have to kind of, change positions as you do it. And as you practice a little bit, if you haven't used them before, then you'll get better. But I would suggest that maybe you would practice on a teddy bear or something like that has some fur, and you can kind of manage how to hold your hand, when you're cutting on right side compared to the left side. And here I just want to give her the lion's mane trim, and I just kind of pull her hair from the nape of her neck up to her ears so that way I can give her that curved look around the face, and she can have as close as I can get her to the teddy bear look. She does have a little bit of spiky hair, so she's different. Her hair is just a little bit finer than some other Pomeranians, so I have to kind of remember that when I'm going in to cut. She's not going to be as fuzzy around the head. I would love for her too, because I want to put bows in her head, but her hair is just so slick that it's really hard to hold bows. So yeah, we just have to kind of work with it as we go. She's giving me a hard time right now, guys, but I just have to take every win as I can, and I can come back. And remember, you're cutting your own baby, so if you don't get it all done in one day, it's cool. Go back another day and do it and finish it off. It's your baby. So here here's where I kind of just put my finger right over the cartilage area of her ear to make sure that when I edge around her ear, I don't nip her ear, because these scissors are like scalpels, honey. They are serious. I mean, seriously serious. So, and I don't want my baby to be traumatized from mommy's cutting. So keep that finger on that cartilage so that way you'll know where to stop as you're cutting around the ear area. So now I'm going to take those sharp edge scissor shears and get her back up here so I can thin it out around the areas that I've already cut with those blunt curved scissors. And like I said, the shear scissors is going to give you more of the softening of the lines, and it won't be as a blunt cut. She'll still have that furry look. Now she wants to play. She is still a four-legged little baby, so you have to give her that opportunity to run around just a bit and then just kind of reel her back in. So I'm going to work on the back side first to kind of shape that back side up and clean around her tail area and then around the little anal glands, so that way when she goes to potty, she has a clean area that's not going to hold a lot of residue from her going out to actually potty. So we're going to keep that area clean and get under that neck. So you get it as close as you want with the blunt scissors, and I love the curve because it can kind of go with her body shape. And once you get that cut the way you want it, the shears just really give you that fuzzy look that you want for your puppy to have. So I'm just kind of thinning her out a little bit more, then I'm going to go ahead and get to that back side. She's getting really relaxed now, so she's letting me get that underbelly, and she just wants to lay out like a little baby. So right now I'm just using those curved scissors to try and get as much of her little skirting cut down, because I really want her bottom belly to be totally trimmed out. But unfortunately, both my trimmers and my clippers have broke on me, so I'm gonna have to order another set. So today is all about a scissor cut. So hey, you just gotta go with the flow, you know? No need to stress, just do what you can do without making a mess. I swear to God, guys, I don't know why this little baby is so nosy. She wants to see and play with everything and everybody. So I literally have to watch her close so she won't make me nip her, because she's so dang on nosy. But she's a sweet baby, so I'll go with her flow. Go ahead and get behind those legs while she's laying on her side and being a good little girl for me. Every so often you have to get that your shears and your comb to kind of fluff back out to make sure that you're not flattening out, too much of the fur. So I'm just going behind where I just cut bluntly behind that leg to give it that shape with the shears, so she'll still have the soft touch. She tends to have long hairs in her ears, so I kind of go in and trim that out as well, because oftentimes you will find that little critters try and get in those little earlobes, and you don't want that. So I just go in and make sure I kind of clean out the front of her ears, and it's easier to keep her clean that way as well. I can tell she's getting a little fidgety, so this is about all she's going to let me do today. I'll follow back up another day. So we have made it back into the house, and now she has been given her toys and her water, and she's happy again. And we will finish up with her another day. I think she knows I'm the best groomer in the land. What do you guys think? Look at her. She wants to get out so bad. But mommy's got things to do for herself, so I have to let her chill out for a little while. Thanks for watching, guys. And remember, I'm not trying to be perfect. I am merely trying to be consistent, and I have been consistent, and I am so excited that you guys have decided to come back and join me on this journey. So don't forget to like, comment, and if you have not already, subscribe to this channel, and let's grow together in this community. Have a great day. See you on the next video.